Good afternoon, everybody. This is Alison Bro, your in-ear commentator for this afternoon's Class 4-5 match between China and Sweden. China, of course, the hot favourites. And it's so sad. It's our last session of Paralympic table tennis. We're gutted, but we're going to go off with a bang with these two excellent games coming up. And we're so lucky today if you've purchased some headphones, because I'm with me today. I have Mr. Johnny Cowan, the Belfast backhand, who's having a dual role this afternoon. Not only is he your announcer and keeps the whole show going, he's going to help me out with a bit of in-ear commentary. So how lucky are you guys?
Don't know about that, Ali. Thanks for that. Good afternoon, everyone. Ready for some world-class action here at Excel.
Just to paint the picture for you, the Swedes are obviously in the yellow shirts and China in the black and red. The first game on, we have Ahlquist and Zhang.
And Ali loved watching Anna-Karina Ahlquist in the singles. She was so animated, so into her table tennis. She wanted to win here in London, and as we said earlier on, she won the Class 3 gold medal. So emotional as well. These games just mean so much to these players. This is what they train for. This is what it's all about, getting to these finals.
Yep, she's up against it today though, isn't she? And Zhang.
Absolutely. 21-year-old Zhang Miao, world ranked number 3. That's a fantastic forehand though from Ahlquist. And likewise Zhang, aggressive table tennis right from the outset, Ali.
Yep, we're in for a treat this afternoon. I did notice with Ahlquist in the individual event, she is so focused. She really head down. She wants some medals. She's already got 1 gold and chasing another one here.
And I guess just in terms of the rules, Ali, worth noting that Chris mentioned in the warm-up to the matches here, the presenter, just some of the rules. So obviously in wheelchair table tennis, the seated athletes, when they're serving, the ball has to come off the end of the table. It has to come down the channels. It can't go off the angles, otherwise the serve has to be taken again.
Yeah, and it cannot go backwards, so no backspin can be imparted, so the ball travels back towards the net. That's another one to look out for.
So evenly poised, 4 points each in this opening game.
Whoa.
Great change there, Ali. See how she's using pimples on the forehand rubber, Ahlquist, the red rubber. She plays it long with those pimples. Then she gets the ball coming high, and that's when she accelerates in with that aggressive backhand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about the position that you play on the table, though, of course. Angles really come into it. They tend to play down the body, down the middle to start off with, looking for the big angled shot.
6-5.
Of course, it's only the serve that has to come straight down the channels. Once the serve's in play, then it's fair game, and that's actually one of the tactics, isn't it? The guys try to go for the angles to create the winning opportunities.
6-all.
Again, as you said, Ali, focused she is here, Ahlquist. World ranked number 2 in her Class 3 category. 40 years old now, but playing wonderful table tennis here in London. Check out the Swedish flag on her nails there. Very creative. Could just get that camera shot again when she serves.
Of course, there's a lot of Swedish support here today. They got the biggest cheers, but they are up against it. The infamous Chinese team already with 11 gold medals, 5 silver and 2 bronze. That's 18 medals in total from the table tennis.
Out of a total of 29, so that's over 50% of the medals, huh?
Yeah. In second place we have Poland with 3 golds. So you can see who's been winning all the medals.
9-7.
So 9-7, the business end of this first game. And Ahlquist has the advantage now. She has the serve at 9-7. Makes it count as well. Long topspin serve that time. And Zhang unable to control it, unable to get the racket over the ball to control the topspin. Goes off the end. She got it this time though. Oh, but what a forehand down the line to secure the first game. 11-7. The crowd like that one.
Yep. They're back to their coaches.
That's got them chanting, Ali. There's
Yep.
the flags out.
4 minutes.
Zhang, if I'm not wrong,
4-7.
she hasn't lost a singles game yet, so she's under a bit of pressure here. So this is the time where the coaches earn their money. Anything that they see tactically that they need to pass on to their player, or if it's just a matter of calming the player down. There's plenty of hand gestures going on from the coaches, so I think they have a lot to say. Ahlquist just head down, looking at the floor, trying to refocus. Straight back. You get the feeling she means business, don't you, Johnny?
She certainly does. She showed it in the singles, and she's showing it again through the team event. Absolutely concentrated. She knows what she has to do, as does Zhang, coming back to the table as well.
Second game, China to serve, level.
In these team event matches, it's the first team to score 3. The first 4 matches are individual matches. If the game is at 2-2, then they will bring on a doubles. The doubles can be named just before the start of play, and if you notice in the Chinese team, they have 4 players available. And unless they're going to bring another Swedish player on, it looks like they've just got 2 for Sweden, so we already know the team that they'll be playing for doubles, but they seem to have a lot more choice in the Chinese team.
Let 1-all.
Interesting camera angle we have, Ali. The fact that you can then see the spin that's imparted in the ball when they're serving and receiving. Watch the ball as it moves left to right, going across the net. Lots of spin by both players.
3-2-all.
Very even so far. Ahlquist, of course, is age 40. She is a class 3.
Great angle there. Eh? Beautiful shot wide out Ahlquist's forehand.
Yeah, and Zhang, she's actually a class 4, so she is playing a classification above. And how much difference that will actually make. It's very even so far.
Brilliant how the rally changes. First it was backhand to backhand push, backspin type movements, and then it changed forehand to forehand and the spins changed. It's a very close start now in this second game. Ahlquist with the serve. Very fast backhand to backhand, accelerates at the end there. Zhang, super shot.
She was pleased with that, Johnny.
Yeah, wonderful shot. Timing just right. Nice, relaxed stroke. Flick through the ball. And then Ahlquist, whatever you can do, I can do better. Wonderful backhand from the Swede.
Sweden have actually already won a gold medal and 3 bronzes. So they've had quite a successful tournament. Of course, that was Ahlquist's gold medal.
Just unable to lift the backspin that time, Ahlquist. Zhang had imparted a lot of spin with the push prior to that shot, and it just goes into the net, which gives the Chinese player a 3-point cushion here in the second game. But Ahlquist isn't done. It's a beautiful backhand topspin. You just see the difference in the flight of the ball as it goes higher over the net. More topspin on it as opposed to the drive, which is faster and lower usually. So back to Ahlquist with the serve at 5-7, Ali. She needs to make them count.
Yeah.
Sorry, Zhang to serve, so she's got an advantage. So challenge for Ahlquist here. Oh, beautiful.
Good angle there. She's very steady as Ahlquist, very focused. That placement of that serve though, crucial, just under the playing arm. Not sure whether to play a backhand or a forehand. So China now with a 2-pointer. Oh! She does mean business today. Another wonderful angle. Notice both girls have got their non-playing arms on their chair wheel. So if they need a slight change, they're moving their chairs around. China now with a 2-point advantage. Serving with the pimpled side of her racket, the red side.
Oh, it's a great flick. Speed and acceleration of the wrist action there through the ball. Clear winner here, we'll see it again. How deep the ball bounces, right on the white line on the side of the Swede. Brilliant shot by Zhang. Oh, and mirrors it, Ali.
It's a bit like your Belfast backhand, Johnny.
Yeah. You had a good backhand as well,
Not
Ali,
like
if I
yours.
remember.
Not like yours.
You're too kind. Oh, she saves a game point there with her serve, Ahlquist. Another serve to come. Still game point for Zhang though.
Oh.
Oh, what a rally. All about the backhands, the speed over the table. And Zhang just couldn't get in over the table quick enough to make the smash count. And Ahlquist there's absolutely focused. See the pimpled rubber there, the black one as well. Probably a short pimple, that one, so she can hit the ball.
Oh.
Whoa, Zhang got in, she got the first smash, but what a retrieve from Ahlquist, and a smile. And the coaches and the fans on the Swedish camp, they're liking it. So incredibly, Anna-Karin Ahlquist has a game point to go 2-0 up in this first match.
Well, that's it. 13-11.
12-10, I think. Was it? 12-10. 12-10. 2-0. Fantastic play from the Swede. And if I just cast my eye over just to the other table very quickly, still obviously in the first match there for the bronze medal, Serbia against the Republic of Korea. So it's equally close there at 1 game all in the opening match. But Anna-Karin, she did well there, Ali. It looked as if it was going to be 1-1 in this match too, but she just performed so well in those last 4 or 5 points. And again, her head's down. Must be just the way that she takes advice on board and deals with the situation. Of course, players deal with these situations differently, don't they?
Yes, they do. I think she just rests well in between ends, just totally tries to relax her upper body and just listen to the coach quietly. And then when she gets back to the table, she seems so focused. She really does zone in on the task ahead. I think it's just a bit of a release for her. when she goes to listen to her coach and just relaxes everything. Did notice that was what she was doing in the individuals as well.
So, for me, Ahlquist just looks a little bit more solid than Zhang at the moment. They're both strong on the backhand side, but it looks like Ahlquist is just that little bit tighter in her tactics and the execution of her shots. I think Zhang, she's unlucky to lose that second game. A couple of smashes went awry. She could have converted those, but I think she's got to be a little bit more focused, Zhang, just to make those points count, because she is now 2-0 down.
They don't, the wheelchair players, they don't like the high slow balls. It interrupts their rhythm, and a high ball close to the net actually is a horrible shot for them to take on. So it's not surprising.
Again, it's about the backhands. Again, it's Ahlquist who comes out on top. Zhang's just got to be on her guard here. She doesn't want Ahlquist to start pulling away in this third game, or it could be first match Sweden. That ball fizzed across the court there, but it didn't actually hit the table, so Ahlquist off the blocks. What's Zhang's response?
She's very calm, isn't she, Zhang? No emotion in her face whatsoever.
No, she's very
poker face.
Yeah, card player. She'll know what she has to do. She has to try and break the rhythm here of Ahlquist. So let serve. Ball just clipping the net. Difficult to see it at this angle. Take the serve again. Loads of side spin. She brushes round the side of the ball, but Ahlquist is equal to it. Nice tight response. Playing herself into the rally, and it's another error from Zhang. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach calls time out if she loses another point or two. Just a little bit of discussion about whether the ball hit the edge of the table or whether it was going off the end. And as expected, at 4-1 in the third game, Ali, looks like the China coach has called timeout.
Yeah, things can change so quickly. It's looking very one-sided at the moment, but it can change so quickly.
Timeout, of course. Each team has one timeout in each match. It's 60 seconds for coaches to give advice and guidance. Usually used at a moment when a player's starting to lose their grip in the match. In this case, Zhang's struggling a little bit with the score as it is, 4-1 and 2-0. So the coach will want to just put the brakes on that, try to give some advice to the player to get that player back into the match. So let's see if the timeout helps the Chinese player and if she can indeed come back into this match.
Here we go then.
Great to see a player focused all the way through a match. Sometimes players can become a little bit complacent, you know, and in the case of Ahlquist, she's leading 2-0, 4-1. Some players would take their foot off the gas, but not Ahlquist. She's focused. She wants this match badly.
1-5.
So first point, oh.
Another edge.
I don't think that was a Swedish point, Ali, do you? Just a little bit of a dispute. That looked, forehand looked as if it went off the end of the table from here. A little bit of dispute going on. Umpire's adamant though, just debating whether the ball hit the edge of the table or whether it went off the end and hit the player's racket. Zhang's expression, she looks a little bit hard done to there. Let's see if we can see it again.
It did look like it clipped, actually.
Just might have clipped the table then.
Yeah.
Bit of luck.
That's 2 in a row, though. That is big luck. You might even call it jammy.
Luck of the Irish, sometimes we used to hear. I always believed it balanced out over a match. Sometimes you got a couple, sometimes your opponent did. So serving 2-5 here, game 3.
Ooh.
That's a great shot from Zhang, and I think if she's going to get back into this match, that could be the tactic. I think she's played into Ahlquist's backhand too often.
Yeah.
I think if she can start to find an angle on the Swedes' forehand, change the tactic within the match. Again, great concentration from the Swede. Oh, what a backhand from Zhang. She's going for bust now, Ali.
Yeah.
Make her break time.
She looks very determined now. Those 2 edges just tipped her over the edge.
Fascinating, fascinating. So we're back at 5-all. So despite that edge that happened at 4-1 to go 5-1 down, Zhang's won 4 points on the bounce. She's right back in game 3 now. Oh, fantastic shot. Good angle, good length. Difficult to retrieve.
Remember, Ahlquist is a class 3, so she does have that little bit more movement in her upper body. Swedes making themselves known.
Good to have such atmosphere. It's been great in Excel.
Yeah,
throughout
wonderful.
these Paralympic Games. The crowd have been in fine form, fine voice, and of course the travelling supporters keen to get behind their players. She's closing in here, Ali, I think.
Yeah.
Zhang, little burst of a comeback, but looks like Ahlquist has got back onto her A game.
She manages to win 3-0. That's a wonderful effort.
Oh, what a forehand from Zhang. She just moved her side, turned around, gave herself enough space for the acceleration on the forehand side. Great shot. She needs every one of those now to count. Oh, and again, it's the forehand, cross court into Ahlquist's forehand. So Zhang serving at 7-8. Ahlquist going for the angles on the backhand. It's a forehand again from Zhang.
It's all China. Maybe a timeout might be coming from the Swedish corner. No. Nobody wins against China 3-0, do they, Johnny?
It's not something you see very often, that's for sure. Wonderful table tennis nation. Still the most popular sport in China. And a great sporting system to bring athletes from participation through to elite performance.
Whoa.
That's a great shot. Look at the delight as she punches the air there. Now 10-8, so she's got 2 game points. And maybe the tables have turned again.
Yeah.
Good rally. Who's going to hold the nerves?
Yep.
Zhang battles her way through in game 3. Wonderful. It looked as if it was slipping away from her, but she dug deep. Brought herself back into it. Wonderful play.
6-1.
Ahlquist getting a bit of a fan. Cool her down.
tillbaka till det här. Lugnt och metodiskt. Kan de verkligen klamra in, det verkligen trycka på henne. Rumpar i läge, lite mjuk och fin.
So on table 3, it's the Republic of Korea who secure the first match to take a 1-0 lead. Meanwhile, great first match on table 1 for the gold medal match. Wonderful table tennis here at Excel, London 2012, the Paralympic Games!
Time.
Here we are. Both girls back to the table.
So will the comeback continue here,
Fourth
Ali?
game. China to serve.
Can Zhang
Level.
come back to level at a 2-all? Or will Ahlquist edge out the match?
It's hard to call, Johnny, it really is.
There we see the pimpled rubber there of the Chinese player, the red one. Different to the black rubber, which is a smooth surface. The difference being that the smooth surface would give you a very straight
One love.
connection with the ball, but the pimpled rubber used to change the spins and also to help the player receive serve. If your opponent imparts a lot of spin in the serve, using pimples sometimes provides a little bit of assistance,
Love 2.
but it makes the ball wobble, and you can see it from the angle of the camera that we have here, how that ball wobbles with the spin. So Zhang gets off to a start, Ali. We could be going the full distance here.
The tables have turned.
What a rally. There's a definite tactic change, I think. I think Zhang's playing more into Ahlquist's forehand. Still goes backhand to backhand on occasions. Push ball, topspin ball. But I think I'm seeing Zhang playing more into the forehand. What do you reckon, Ali?
Yeah, you're probably right. She's definitely playing with more consistency than the first two games. And she's raced up to a 4-0 start. 5-0.
It's amazing. What an angle. That ball barely got over the net and it bounced, what, within 5 or 6 inches of the net. Wonderful angle. And 5-0. Wow, what's happening here?
Love 6.
Ahlquist just lost her way a little bit.
Characteristically looking at the floor, trying to regain her composure. It's looking very like a 2-2. Whoa, what a serve that was.
Great speed in the serve. Change, always important in table tennis to change and vary what you do. Obviously there will be tactics to beat a particular opponent. You may want to tactically concentrate on your opponent's weaknesses, but a very key element of the game is to vary your serves, sometimes short, sometimes long. Different spins, top spin, back spin, sometimes no spin, called float service. So Ahlquist wins 2 points now, 6-2. She's trying to bat her way back into game 4 here.
7-2.
That's hardly coming out of her hand, that serve. It's a bit of a rocket from the Chinese girl. Better on the forehand.
8.
Throws the ball a little higher on the forehand. Still with a 6-point advantage here in this fourth game.
Another great angle. And again, we're seeing Zhang Bian going wide out. Anna Karin Ahlquist's forehand. It's made the difference in this comeback now, and I think you're right, Ali. I think it's going to be levelled here at 2 games all. Oh, wonderful. That ball looked as if it was going off the table, and the spin just brought it down. Watch the spin on it as it curves round and just catches on the corner of the table. A great backhand there from the Swede.
Her head was right over the ball there. Used her wrist really well, just clipped it away. Perfect technique.
So 2 serves now for Zhang Bian. Goes for a short serve on the first one. Backhand push rally.
You're quite right though, Ahlquist, she's dead set on the backhand to backhand rallies, isn't she? She's not too happy
9-4.
to play on the other angle, forehand to forehand.
There's an Irish flag in the crowd there. Unfortunately, Ireland not playing today, but they have been here. Put up some good performances.
Oh,
Again, the backhand acceleration. She's pleased with that one, Ali.
yeah. Wouldn't you have been?
Absolutely. 10-4, 6 game points. Watch it again, acceleration. The racket just accelerates through the ball.
China
And again,
11-4.
shout of joy from Zhang. 11-4, and we're at 2-all. So the first match in this, the gold medal match in class 4 to 5, is going down to the wire. Interesting, Ali, to consider the psychological side of the sport. All sports, of course. Table tennis is no different. You've one player who raced off to a 2-0 lead. Suddenly it's 2-all. Sometimes a player feels they're in the ascendancy. Others feel they're losing the grip. You've got to be psychologically strong, have belief.
Yeah. Ahlquist is not looking a happy chappy at the moment. She's very experienced. I'm sure she'll just take it point for point, not race too far in front of herself. Think about the finish line. But it's all China at the moment. I do feel that Ahlquist needs to do something a little bit more with the ball now.
I would have said to players that I coached, if they had been leading 2-0 and found themselves at 2-all, I would have just said, it's just like being back at 0-0, and look how you started the match. So just forget about what's happened. Let's pretend it's 0-0 again, and let's see if you can do the same start.
Yeah.
You did it 15 minutes ago, so there's no reason why you can't do it again. Let's see if Ahlquist is in that frame of mind. She's going to serve in this 5th and final game.
There's no doubt Zhang has changed her level. She has gone up a couple of gears at the start.
Changed the tactic too, I think.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So what are you thinking, Ali?
I'm not sure, Johnny.
Could go either way. Both players, fantastic backhands. Really strong.
Do you have a prediction?
Will the support help? Maybe just edge Sweden over the line? I don't know.
No.
Hard to call.
Oh.
Forehand from Zhang. Wonderful play. Again, that's the tactic, I think. Wide out Ahlquist's forehand.
She just seems to have a little more to her game. Zhang. She can play with topspin as well as flat.
Great service from Anna-Karin Ahlquist. Again, varied it. This time it was a fast topspin serve. She looks as focused as ever.
Yeah.
Oh, Zhang Dian went for the push shot there to change the spins. And she goes for the towel. You can take the towel every 6 points in table tennis.
Ahlquist plays backhands from the middle of the table though, doesn't she? She hardly ever takes on a forehand. Do you think they're long or short pimples she plays with?
I think she might have short on the backhand and long on the forehand. What do you think?
I'm not sure, that's why I asked you.
Just the way that she's playing her strokes, it looks to me like it's a longer pimple on the forehand side. She's able to accelerate on the backhand, which makes me think it's a shorter pimple.
Yeah, she doesn't open up with much topspin, so there's not a lot of variation to her play.
And 3 points in a row as the players get to 5 points in the deciding game. A time to change ends. And Zhang has just won 3 points in a row now. A couple of errors from Ahlquist.
I'm going to stick my neck out and say China.
4, 5.
I'll go Sweden now. We'll keep it even.
Okay.
Oh, she served off. Dear, dear, dear. Not a good time to do that at any point in a match, but at 4-5 down in a deciding game. And I think, yeah, the Swedish coach, I think, has called timeout. Referee just holding up the card there. And the other umpire will bring on the 1 minute counter. So Swedish coach will want to be giving some advice, trying to remind Anna Karin of how she played in the first 2 games of this match.
How's it going in the other game?
So it's the Republic of Korea who are leading 1-0, and in the second match the Serbian player took the first game 11-4 but trails 8-4 in the second, so it's pretty evenly balanced for the bronze, and it's pretty close for the gold as the players come back after that minute timeout. Fantastic wheels on the wheelchairs of the Chinese players, fantastic. So here we go. Service with Zhang.
6-4.
That was good timing by Zhang as well. She takes the ball nice and early, uses her wrist, digs the ball deep. Table tennis is all about timing. Trying to take the ball as early as possible, peak of the bounce.
Just a dispute there, I think, about whether it was a let serve or not, which it has been given. Anna Karin needs to break the run here. Is that 5 points in a row for Zhang? Trailed 4-2, she now leads 8-4.
Use the smooth rubber there. That little bit of topspin on. It was such a convincing start by Sweden.
Yeah, you can just see the rubber there. Look, I think that's a short pimple on the black side. She's going to need everything now. Anna Karin Ahlquist here with the serve. 4-8. Into the forehand there. Gets the long pimple shot back from the Swede, does Zhang Bian, and then she accelerates through on the backhand side. Tactically very good the last 3 games, the Chinese player.
As always.
10-4.
What a comeback. What a way
Yeah.
to win this match, Ali. 2-0 down and come back on an 11-8 in game 3, an 11-4 in game 4, and now she has 6 match points.
She went for that one as well.
So she's got a bit of a cushion, she can afford to take some risks. Anna Karin saves the first match point. She's got 5 more to save. And another.
I think a little bit of nerves are coming into play now.
Both teams, of course, have used their timeouts.
Yeah, it's so hard to get that last point. Oh, she served off.
11-6.
She has. She served off, and that gives the final point, and therefore then the match to Zhang Biyan, world number 2 in the class 5, and China in this gold medal match, take a 1-0 lead. High fives all round there from the bench. Disappointed Anna-Karin Ahlquist. She'll be disappointed to have given up a 2-0 lead in that opening match. Next match on, we'll see Gu Gay playing against Ingela Lundback. There's confirmation on the screen. 2-0 to the Swede and 3 11s in a row for Zhang Biyan.
Tänk om du öppnar längst ut på den där. Då kommer du inte så mycket bra. Du får bredd på det. Kör du.
And in the bronze medal match, Republic of Korea still leading 1-0 overall in the match, and in the second singles, 1 game all. But the third game going in favour of the Korean player, leading 8-2. Each player putting all their effort in to try to secure medals for their country. So confirmation on the screen, 3-2 there for Zhang Biyan, and next up Gu Gay and Ingela Lundback. You can see from the draw there that Ingela will actually play against Zhang Biyan as well. Chinese coach just taking a phone call there, look. Maybe last advice from outside the arena, who knows? And here comes Gu Gay.
This one, orange and blue for you. Blue. Service is here. I'm sorry. You are happy with the same? Okay. Service, Sweden. 2 minutes.
So close matches all round here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tight matches for the medals. So on table 1, China, Sweden. China securing the first match there. And on table 3, it's the Republic of Korea who lead 1-0. And in this second singles, 2-1 as the players come back to the tables. Let's make some noise for all these players!
Okay, here we are, second game, and for China we have to the table Gu Gay. Gu Gay is 23 years of age. She's a class 5 and she has a world ranking of 1. She won the silver medal here in the individuals. And for Sweden, we have Lundback, who's 37 years of age. She's also a class 5 wheelchair. And she has a world ranking of 4, so this promises to be a very close encounter. China just winning this first end 1-0. Of course, this is a best of 5. So all to play for in this second game.
Time, please. Stop. Thank you. First game. Sweden to serve. Lovell. One love. Love 2.
So good start for Ingela Lundback. 2-0. Strong with her serve. And she'll want to secure this second match. She'll not want to be going 2-0 behind in the overall match. Gugay, she's a great player, imparts lots of spin. Look at that service, wonderful. Long backhand, fast topspin serve. Caught Ingela Lundback out a little bit. She's popped the receive. And Gugay, quick to move in for the smash. And as we watch this, we'll see the tactics come to light.
3-2.
Always good to see, Ali, when a player loses a close match, that they stay on the bench to support their teammates there, as we just saw a shot of Anna Karin Ahlquist. She's got her tracksuit on, she's still on the bench, she's going to support. It's a team game, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Some players sometimes struggle to deal with a loss,
4-3.
like the last match, leading 2-0 and then losing 3-2, and take themselves out of the arena to clear their heads. But Anna Karin Ahlquist, very professional, knows how important it is to support her teammate here. As she plays a great angle. Wonderful shot. Clear winner to level the scores at 4-all. Player will blow on their hand there just to sort of cool the hand down.
5-all.
Sometimes the hands can be sweaty in the heat, and hands can slip on the handles of the rackets. So just saw Ingela Lundback just blowing into her hand, and there you can see the smooth rubber there of Gugay. The red surface is a smooth one,
6-5.
and the black is the pimpled rubber. So all these players playing with similar equipment, Ali.
Yeah. Lundback is a very experienced player. She's European champion 5 times in singles. So she knows her way around the table. She must be relishing this opportunity to play against China.
5-8.
Just rushing things slightly now, 5-8.
Switch to the forehand serve there, Ingela Lundback, just to change the tactic, maybe try to change the momentum, but Gugay was equal to that change. Solid in her receive, and leads 9-5 in this opening game. And she too, she generates so much spin on that service. That one went right into the, what we call the crossover point of Ingela Lundback, which is right in the middle, where it's difficult to play either a forehand or the backhand. But the spin also caused problems for the Swede, and now 5 game points here for Gugay.
Oh,
Game
another
11-5.
Great service.
China.
That time the
First
variation
game.
being in the placement. The previous one had gone into the crossover point. That one right into the backhand corner. Difficult to retrieve.
Yep, they do seem to have the edge on the serves. They seem a little bit more adventurous than the Swedes, taking more risk with the serve. They certainly have much faster racket speed, creating more spin. Their placement's better. So anyway, that's the first game to China. Korea taking a 2-0 lead in the other semi-final.
And again, a little bit of a topsy-turvy match. Just looking at the scores, Ali. It was the Serbian player who won the first game 11-4, and the Republic of Korea player came back and won the next 3. So again, some players out here showing real psychological strength to go behind in a match, but to come back. Always great to see. Never give up. You might lose the first game, you might lose the second, but it's not over until it's over.
Our Great Britain girls seem to specialise in that way of playing.
Absolutely. Not good for the nerves as we get underway here in game 2.
1-0.
And again, first point continues to mirror the format of the first game. Guge in fine form here. Watch the serve, watch the bend on the ball. It zips across the table into the body of Lundback. Lundback did well there. Good receive. Again, changes to the forehand serve this time. Oh, just too long.
1-2.
Maybe just rushing it a little bit. Knows that Guge is playing well, maybe trying a little bit to take the game to her. Again, nails painted in the Swedish flag.
Guge, she's very clever though. She builds her points. Serving with chop, heavy backspin, and then opening up with a top spin. It's all calculated. Trying to build her way through.
4-1.
What a fantastic backhand.
Yeah.
Down the line, more difficult to execute than cross court.
Yeah.
You've got shorter area of the table to hit at, and technically, in terms of your body movement, it's a little bit more difficult to execute, but Guge is in fine form here, Ali. It's one-way traffic.
Yeah, she has a plan. Serving side spin, top spin. She knew exactly where she was going to place her first ball, and that was at the body of her Swedish opponent. Everything is planned. There's a reason for every shot she does.
And Gela just looks a little bit frustrated there.
Yeah, well, she's being outplayed, I'm afraid.
7-1.
I agree. Guge there, just over the table, dominating. A good performance by the player from China.
Again, side spin, top spin. Oh, well played.
7-2.
Wonderful hands this Swedish girl has. Just soaked up the top spin there, creating angles herself. Counter blocking, counter top spinning back. That takes great skill when you're sat in a wheelchair.
3-7.
Fast one there on the angle, but she's got enough points lead.
Yeah, Lundback's hanging in there, isn't she? She is staging a bit of a comeback though.
She is, Ali, she is.
Could Sweden come back this time?
Yeah, interesting how that ball remains short. Maybe that's the tactic for Ingela Lundback, is to try to play more push and backspin rallies against Guge, because at the moment she's just far too strong in the open rallies.
Yeah. Whoa, class.
9-4.
That's fantastic, fantastic.
Clip that backhand down
Beautiful.
the line.
Just see it again, like
all timing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Over
Great.
the table, yeah.
Yeah, great use of the wrist there. Another well placed to the body backspin, side spin serve. These Chinese girls are well drilled. They know how to build the points. They know how to win.
5-10.
Ooh.
10-6.
An unusual error there, Ali, on the backhand side of Guge. We've seen those zipping round the table throughout this match so far. Maybe slight lapse in concentration. She'll want to focus back in again. It's her turn to serve.
Game
And there it is.
11-6, China.
Composes herself on her first serve. She looks happy, Ali. What do
She
you
does.
think? What do you think the coaches will be saying now? If you're the Chinese coach, you've got to be happy.
Yeah. I mean, the Swedish girl needs to do more with the ball. Definitely, she needs to try and engineer her points and not just try and retrieve what the Chinese are throwing at her, because they're too clinical. They're too well drilled. They serve well. Their first ball's very effective. They can play with topspin. They can play with flat balls. They can place the ball perfectly. You know, so when you're up against that sort of class, you have to try and take risks, I think.
She's got to take risks now,
Yeah.
hasn't she? Trailing 2-0. You've got to take a few risks, maybe change the tactics. Dominating on the backhand side for sure, and her forehand isn't too shabby either, Gugai.
No, it's very impressive.
Although, a couple of points there, if Angela Lundback could play maybe a little bit more backspin serves, a little bit more pushing maybe around the net, that might help her out.
But she has a good feel for the ball, definitely. With her left hand, she can create angles. But she's going to have to take some risks.
Let's see what risks she takes as the players come back now
Third
for
game.
the third game.
Sweden to serve. Love all.
And it's Angela Lundback to serve.
Love one.
Oh, wonderful.
2-love.
She just leant across there, took the ball so early. What an angle. It's looking China the whole way here, Johnny.
Yep. Another good start. Just hit the top of the net, that one though.
If you were Lundback, what would you be thinking? What could she possibly
Well, I
do
just think
to
if she plays a little bit more backspin, a little bit less open. There's a backspin push. Oh,
1-3.
maybe a little bit high that one. Gugai was able to accelerate through it. I think a little bit shorter round the net.
Yeah.
Keep her maybe coming in a little bit over the table. Because at the moment, these long open rallies, she looks reasonably comfortable. Gugai.
Sweden can't afford to let China lead 2-0 though. They really do need this singles.
Shrug of the shoulders there from Angela Lundback. Seems to suggest she's trying everything, but nothing good enough today. Gugai on top form, leading 5-2 now in this third game. And a great service. Ooh. Couldn't convert the third ball winner though. Lundback is just hanging in here, Ali.
Gugai is the #1 in the world though, in class 5, and she's showing her class.
So
that's a 4-point lead for Gugai. Already 2-0 up.
Clever play there from Gugai. She's playing down the forehand now of Angela Lundback, so she's changed it slightly. That one's cross court. Oh, ho, ho. What a forehand that was. It was like a rocket. Moved across, wide out her forehand, leant into the shot. And she's now running away with this one, Ali.
4-9.
Oh, great
good
shot.
angle.
Excellent angle.
Yeah.
You're right. Spot on. Very rare angle we've seen from Angela Lundback. She hasn't been given the chance by Gugai. really to bring her own game into this match. Oh, that's fantastic.
10-5.
But it's all about, she's so clinical, her service is so strong, she can change the spin, change the direction. Her first ball's so difficult. There's not a lot the Swede can do, really. Whoa, drilled that down the middle, so that's...
China.
Superb performance
Yes.
by Gugay. World class.
11-5.
Strong in all departments there. Serve, receive, backhand, forehand. That was fantastic display there from Gugay. A good effort by Angela Lundback, but she was just outclassed there. And that gives China, Ali, a 2-0 lead, and they need one more match to secure the gold medal.
Yes, another gold. Got 11 at the moment.
So 11 out of the 29 goals available. I think I made a slight error earlier, thinking it was more than 50%, but obviously it's not. So
And welcome to our viewers around the world here on PSTV.